Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Well, my desk is pretty much just how I left it yesterday, but I've added something to the top. I got this in Happy Mail one time, you guys, and you don't know this, but it lives on my desk, and I touch it before I touch craft supplies every day. God first. All right. So I pressed go live before I was really ready. I still was getting ready. Not fully ready. Like I didn't grab all my craft supplies or anything, silly me. But I am going to, if you're wondering what today's video is going to be about, we are going to decorate this little journal some more. So we're going to keep working on this adorable little gnome journal. In the meantime, I want to show you just real quick this Scrap Diva haul. This is from her new release. And I got the small. It's still quite large, but I got the small kind of, I think it's supposed to be a bag topper, but it has this bow that I really liked. And there's also a large one, but I just grabbed the small one. I grabbed this, it was on clearance. It's a dumpster because I'm always joking about dumpster fires, although yesterday was at the end of my workday, a dumpster fire. One that would shake you kind of thing. And I'm just like, I'm just going to lean on faith. And then a purse die, because, you know, craft roulette. No, also, this is just a really adorable purse die. So I got a purse die. I did get, so this is kind of an example of when Erica designs two bow dies in different sizes. So this is the kind of the mouse ears version, and I got the large and the small because y'all know I'm going to work on my Disney junk journal and Universal and my Orlando, Florida junk journal. And I just loved this one so much because this doesn't have to be a part of the bow. I could put it in other places, or I could use the bow without it. So I did go ahead and get two sizes because I'll have two sizes of bows, two sizes of ears, and I just love that. So I grabbed that. This is an amazing carousel box, and you have to see it to believe it. The packaging does nothing for it. I think this was last year's Valentine's release, and so it has, this is what I was all about. Hello, crafty friend. Let's swap goodies. You got this. You are loved and handmade. I thought those conversation hearts were just too adorable. And then I always fall for alpha sets, and I got this one in a bundle. So it's lowercase, uppercase, and numbers, and this size, and I love the font. I love it. It's like big, but not too big. So I'm super excited. Quite the haul here. And I'm excited to use it all. I thought I'd probably use this one today in this little journal. So we'll just get straight into crafting and decorating this little journal. We're going to make ephemera today. We're going to probably use some stencils and stamps and get it decorated. I did not pull any of my stencils or stamps, but that's okay. They're never far away. Yeah, yesterday was very rattling right at the end of the day. Ugh. But hopefully everything will work out. Otherwise, it'll be a complete life change. One of those kinds of things where like your life changes in a flash kind of thing. Which is like, even if it doesn't, it's always eye-opening, right? And makes you appreciate things in a whole new way. But that's the funny thing about life, is that it can change in a flash, right? So I really liked this die because it's a flat bow. And to go inside of pages or to go on cards that you don't want to pay extra postage for, it's nice to have a bow that can be flat. And that's what drew me to this one. And I just decided, well, the small version of this is still pretty large. I mean, when it's put together, we're talking about a bow that is nearly 3 inches long and almost, you know, it's like 2 3/4 wide. So that's pretty substantial. And then it has this base so you can turn it into a bag topper. So let's run this through the die cutting machine and let's make a bow for this book. And we'll put it all together. I think it'll all go through my sidekick. So let's do that. And I was thinking I could put sequins in a bag, put ephemera in a bag, and put the bow on it. So I'm going to move my little journal for now. Let me turn on the comments. I always had to do that later now, or else I could never find my videos. And maybe, it seems like maybe YouTube also kind of fixed that problem. I can see everybody. Hi, Beth. You were the first one here. I missed you yesterday because of everything I just mentioned. It was chaotic. It was unexpected. So I was dealing with that. And I missed you guys. I hope you had fun crafting. I will have to go back and catch the replay. I saw Desiree had a video out yesterday, and it was so like relaxing. It was like 20 minutes long, and it was just her making a really cool and cute ornament, and no voiceover, just music. And it ended up being exactly what I needed, just to cool my jets, you know? So saw that, and then I caught the replay of Mary. I wanted to make sure she got her happy mail, and she did. And I always like it when I get to catch the whodunit game, which Mary from Craft Roulette's who I'm talking about. And it's so cute. She's come up with this game that she plays, and basically she cases a card from the gallery the week prior, and she tries to make her version before people guess who she's casing. And so it's like a little detective game. And she almost did it. She almost pulled it off. She almost had her card made, but somebody guessed it. So that was really also nice to catch that as well. And I'm delighted she got her happy mail. All right. So I don't know if I'm going to love this color of bow, but it's kind of just, you know, I'm just using paper that completely matches the journal here. A little honeycomb bow. Let's see. And so you can make these as dimensional as you want with like foam tape and things like that. But we want ours flat. So we're going to do flat. Flat, not fat, just like the post office likes it. And then put this in here. I'm worried about a couple of my Christmas cards coming back to me because of like embellishments that were on them. We'll see. I just rolled the dice, put a stamp on it. So we'll see if they're back in my mailbox requesting additional postage or not. Hi, Susan. Hi, Linda. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Judy R. Good morning to you. And hello, Jim. Jim, I love that you think of me and the things that you share with me. Thank you so much. And hi, Linda Gorman. Okay, so we have our bow. That was easy, right? And then now I'm going to cut out this, but this is not going to work on here. So let me put these back. See, I think these are just going to be so cute even when I don't want to make a bag topper or anything, but just to have a bow like this in the stash, it's going to be fun. All right. Whoops. Falling off the sticky stuff. Okay. Danger, danger. All right, let's put this one, I could put this away for now. And I'm going to run it through my other die cutting machine over here. Oh boy. I feel like as soon as I clean my craft room, like in a day or two, it's a mess again. Do y'all have that same problem? Oh my gosh. Is this wide enough? This is a scrap. Ooh, I think it's maybe just wide enough. We're going to roll with it. Yeah, it's just these sides that might be a little narrow, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. And you guys are going to shake a little. Sorry, I'm not moving my whole die cutting machine for this one die. So I'll try to go slow. Maybe it won't shake so much if I go slow. Easy does it. It's probably shaking though. Okay, just rip the Band-Aid off. I'll just go quick. The thing is that my camera is anchored to the same table that has my die cutting machine on it. So that's why I'll shake when I die cut. Sorry about that. It is not an earthquake. All right. So now we have the background. Yay. So I didn't really share. This is Scrap Diva Designs in case anyone has a question. She makes really great dies. Dies is the majority of what she does. Sometimes she'll have an occasional, like maybe one stamp per release, but dies is her thing. And she started off, before she had a company, she did a lot of like Happy Mail stuff. A lot of her stuff is geared towards kind of that demographic of paper crafting. The ladies who send out like a lot of Happy Mail to each other. And so a lot of her dies are kind of aimed at that crowd. However, you know, you can use them for anything. So she does a lot of 3D designs, like the purse is 3-dimensional, the carousel is 3-dimensional. She does a lot of 3-dimensional designs. I think the white is a good choice. It's going to help this little bow. And I did distress that bottom part just because I want there to be a little bit of difference there. And then so what we're going to do is glue all these on here. I think black would have worked too, but I just so happen to have a stack of white scraps here, so that's how that went down. Hi, Flo. Hi, Andrea. How you doing? Oh, thanks for reminding everyone about the thumbs up. YouTube did announce to its creators that they're changing some things in 2025. No surprise there. And thumbs up are going to mean more than ever before. And so I imagine you'll hear a lot more, not necessarily from me, but from creators all over YouTube in general about thumbs up going forward, because they are going to like more heavily weigh who they show the videos to, how your videos get um, pushed out based on interaction and based on thumbs up. So I'm sure you usually hear people say, like, subscribe, share. Yeah, you're going to be hearing that, I think, a whole lot more as we go into the new year, just because YouTube announced, yeah, that's what we're focusing on in 2025. So thanks for reminding everyone, Andrea, aka Flo. Oh, wow, Flo, you brought cookies and milk and coffee and tea for everyone? That is so nice. That's the way to do it. Bring it to the whole class. Okay, so I just think that is so cute. Now we have this adorable little bag topper. And we will now get a little bag. I happen to save packaging when I use something up, and I kind of put them off to the side in a size. So looking for one that doesn't already have like a hang tag on it. Let's see if I can find one. This would drive most people nuts, but I like to put my die cuts and different things in them when I'm working on projects. So I save them. I don't go crazy, like this is all I have saved, but I also save, the 12 by 12 ones, and I save different sizes. Depending on what project I might need a plastic bag for. So see, this is supposed to be up on a baggie like this, but I don't really have one the ideal size. Let's see, the smaller one. That's definitely better. So inside of this, to go inside of the journal, you could put, and I will eventually put, like sequins or ephemera or something like that. And then this part that I folded over, you just kind of glue or tape on the back. I might even just cut this part off, make an adjustment here, cut that part right there. And now put this on there. That bothers me a little less, I think. So now I've made this cute little bag, and I could put goodies in it and put it in here. I'll make a pocket for it, but it could go into any of these. Let's make a pocket to stick it in. We put in quite a few pockets yesterday. Let's put it right here. So I need a pocket going this direction. And then I can just pop it right in there. Let's see what this next few pages look like. Okay, the two pieces I was going to grab is exactly what the next two pages look like. So let me grab a different piece. Maybe this one. And now when I glue this in, I can stick the baggie in there. Jill Pounds, how are you? Hi, Angie. Good to see you, ladies. TR is here. Hey, TR. How you doing? Jill, tell John hi for all of us. Have y'all seen Tracy or Bill? I haven't seen them. I'm missing all my crafty friends. I did hear from Desiree. She's been incredibly busy. As you can imagine, it is the holidays, but she'll be back to normal programming, has a lot of exciting things in 2025. And so I wanted to pass it on. I know many of us were concerned, and she is good. So I know Bill has his upcoming surgery. I am thinking of him every single day, and Tracy, of course, the whole family. So I hope that they're just laying low and taking it easy and getting some rest. Although I know somebody's still working because my stamp of the month has been mailed off. Not that I'm worried about that. I could wait. Hi, Esther. Okay. So I'm putting double-sided tape on the back here of this little flap. And now I'm just going to stick that right on here. TR, you like all the yellow of this kit? I made gnomes for Natasha. So this kit is available in my shop. It's called, look, this little bow can go over the pocket even. How cute is that? Oh, it fits in there perfectly now. I'm glad I trimmed. That little bit that I trimmed off the top was actually exactly what was needed. Now, I'll just put something in there later, but I think that makes it super cute. Anyways, so Natasha has been sending me gnomes for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. And like cards with gnomes on them. And so I combined yellow bees and gnomes. I know you like the bees as well. So, and I just love it. I love this little kit. I think gnomes are precious. I'm not a Natasha level fan of them, but I do like them. I'm one of those people, I kind of like everything. I think y'all know that by now. There's really not anything in the paper crafting world that I don't enjoy. Or critters or all the things. Okay, I had that little scrap and now that makes that pocket even better. So let's make some more ephemera. I'm also going to grab my stencils to do a bit of stenciling on some of these pages. For the front cover, I want to add maybe some flowers, and if I can find like a bee charm or maybe buttons, I do kind of want to add something to the cover. So I don't think the cover is done yet, is what I'm trying to say. Let's go through and add, I have this gnome. I should have done some more printing. I have these that are not backed, which is good. And then I have these. So this kit comes with tags and sayings. So let's make some of those to help fill up some of the pockets. I can also, you know, like in that little bag that we made, you could put tags in there and ephemera and sequins. I think that's what I'll do. So I'll put a couple of little tags in there as well. One thing I try to think about when I make my printables is the crafter who has to come in and cut the things out. A lot of times I see printables and they're gorgeous and I buy them anyways, but they're kind of really tedious to cut out. And so that is something I think about when I make mine. I like to line things up so that they're easier to craft with. It's just something I think of. I can't do it on every page, but I do try to think of it. I wish I would have printed up more of this kit again, because we could have made some cards, but I did not. I might be able to pull off a card or two though. Let's see where this little session takes us. Okay, so there's those tags. Do you have a stencil of a honeycomb? I sure do. I think I'm going to get it out too. And I have some gnome stamps that I want to get out, Susan. And I want to stamp on some of the pages too. Boy, you know how yesterday I was like, oh gosh, I'm feeling so indecisive. Well, it continues. It continued throughout the day, being indecisive about how I was going to manage my time this week. I'm not usually indecisive. That is an unusual feeling for me. And so it's really noticeable when I am. Like, whoa, where is this coming from? This is a strange feeling. Okay, now we have 8 tags, just like that. Flow. Okay. So here's what I'll do. I'll put 1 big and 2 small in the pocket, and then we'll have these for other pockets. I have 8 sentiments here. So I'm going to trim these up. I'm getting it as close to these sentiments as I can because I want to pop these sentiments on the tags, and then we're going to back them as well. So the great thing about digital kits is that, like, I need more patterned paper and all I have to do is print it. It's such a great feeling. Now some of these I'll have to trim up because they're smaller on an individual basis, but I was just trying to get to this part. And I am going pretty tight as far as like cutting pretty close to these sentiments. I love that these have, of course, the yellow and red, and then they have little bees and they're multicolored. That's just so fun. Okay. It's my hubby's alarm. Somebody's alarm. I think it's my hubby's. No sun, Susan? Oh, no sun flow. Yeah. Not yet. It's coming though. I kind of like this one with more space around it, but I'm still determined to fit these on these little tags. So let's try that instead. I thought these would be great for cards, for the little tags, and things like that. I could cut it just a little bit more. What I'll do is I'll glue it onto the tag and then trim it off. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I think they'll all fit on the large tags for sure. And then I sized these little gnomes. I thought would be so cute if you wanted to put them on a tag. I did size these so that they would just automatically be the perfect fit for your tags, even those little teeny tiny ones. Let's cut out a couple of those. Now these are backed on that 110-pound cardstock. But in case you get the kit and you're like, why are these so tiny? I was thinking of the tags. I hear you, bird. Hi, Heidi. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. See, so now, and it's really thick because it won't even bend because I have it on that 110-pound cardstock. But now you can combine the sentiment and the little gnome. I'll put a smaller sentiment on there. I think this is the small tag too. Wait, is this the smaller one? Yeah, this is the smaller one, and this is the bigger one. And it's just gonna fit perfectly right on there. And then we could put a little gnome on it if we wanted to. Could put a little bee, could do whatever, but just decorate the little tag. Any little scraps, this is where I feel like I don't have a bunch of little scraps, but you know, you could also put a little scrap of paper back there to decorate the tag, ribbon, you know, you can do all kinds of things to decorate these little tags. Just the words and some ribbon. Whatever you like. Let's just start getting some assembled. The decorating of a journal is what takes so long. Yesterday, we could build a complete journal in about an hour, but then decorating it, you could spend a week, I could, decorating the journal. let's cut out a couple more of these. If fussy cutting is not your thing, then the good news is that these are on white backgrounds, so you can run them through your Brother Scan and Cut, your Cricut, whatever you want if you have one of those machines. If you don't, then you can try to cut squares, maybe not around these little trios, but around some of the others. I did leave enough space for some of that. Okay, now, oh, these are so cute. They're so tiny. They're so cute. Okay. See, that little bag would be so cute to already have some of this cut up in it as well. Okay. Let's do a couple more that just have the words on them, these bigger ones. We'll put some trim and we'll put other things, and we're still going to back them too. These are just going to have a little bit of words. Be calm and carry on. Let's put this on a smaller one. Yeah, it's like the perfect width, okay? You guys, I was just ready for something besides Christmas. I needed a break from Christmas crafting, and this is gonna make a great little gift. Ooh, I love this one. Even busy bees stop to smell the roses. I'm gonna keep a couple of these off of the tags because I want them for other places in the journal, and I'm not printing more right away. So I'll just keep these over here. I can put a "We Are Meant to Be" on here and some little gnomes. Let me grab a big tag for this. This would be the last one of putting this stuff on there. I'm gonna trim off the bottom. Oh, it's so tiny. I don't even know how much of this y'all can see. Okay, and then We Were Meant to Be, and I can put a couple little gnomes on there. I think the first two are the best as far as fitting on here. Cut out little hearts, do whatever. Put some pearls on them, put some bling on them. I think they'd be cute with more patterned paper. We're going to decorate them just a little bit more. And then I want to do some big decorations to the pages before I go. We are not going to manage to make cards out of these today. We will have to do that another day. This stuff just takes time. You could rush it, but it just takes time. Hi, Tracy. I know, I'm refunding it. You need to use that code I gave you, friend. I saw that late last night and I was like, that she needs to stop doing that. I am going to refund that. So that's going to happen. Okay, let's do this. I also have these off to the side, which would be super cute, which is like we'll do that. We'll just do like a little leaf. This was a punch out, an old Stampin' Up! Punch. I love the punches with the leaves because I use a lot of florals. I love leaves, and I like that I can just have it in a punch and punch out a whole bunch of leaves and move on. Okay, I'm gonna add some like fabric and ribbon and back these real quick. I'll leave these 3 plain in that little bag. So where is the bag? There is the bag. I kind of put this on there backwards. Oh well, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna pop these in there for now, and I'll keep putting some things in there as we go. Okay, let me get my ribbon and twine out. I'm gonna save these. I have a scrap bag. Y'all know I love these bags. They keep me organized in my craft room, but this one's just scraps of fabric. See this? Some people would not save this, but I actually think that this little bitty scrap is going to be perfect for this project. So let's pull that one out. Some of them in here aren't that tiny, but that one just happens to be. Ooh, I think that that is kind of perfect. This might work even. I think that's enough. I mean, these are tiny tags. Oh, and then here's some. Now, I actually do have an iron that I keep in my craft room. Where is she right now? I don't know where she went. What I really want to get is a hair straightener so that I can just take that and iron my ribbon with it. I never have gotten one, but that is what I really want. See, and we can just add a spot of ribbon down here. And this one's going to go perfect right here. And then one more right over here. And then look at that. I think that is like just enough to go right here. Everybody but this guy got some ribbon, but that's okay. We'll maybe use, when we put the sari silk or whatever, however we make our top, it'll have ribbon that way. Alrighty, Messy Palette, how are you? Hi, Christine. Good to see you. So glad you're here. Oh my gosh, you guys. I went to the bathroom last night. Now, I was already on a heightened state of anxiety, but I was washing my hands and I looked in the mirror and I think I might officially have like a crepey neck, and it kind of like was a moment for me. A crepey neck and chest. I was like, is that product? Is that like lotion, or is that really my skin? So I stood there at the sink and was like washing it, trying to wash off the crepiness. That turns out that did not work. So I was like, oh, that's your skin. Okay. So that's where we're at. All right. That's where we're at. I'll take off a little bit of those. Oh my goodness. It was just a moment. It was just a moment of realization. Also, why is it that as we age, hair grows where we don't want it super fast and falls out where we do want it? Why? Like, as women, we haven't endured enough. This whole aging thing, I tell you what, it's not what it's cracked up to be. It's like the hair on your head where you want it starts thinning and it starts thickening on your chin. Who said that was okay? Not me. What the heck? It bites, Heidi. It is not rad. It is bad. Oh my goodness. I have these cutoffs. Moving on. I have these cutoffs from when we were making our journal yesterday. So did I throw them in the trash? No. Why would I do that? We are going to use those to back these little tags. Let's do that instead. Now, as mentioned previously on a different episode, the Fabri-Tac will not wrinkle. So I'm gluing this on pretty heavily onto this thin paper, and I don't have to worry about like glue, what some people call glue worms or any of that. It will not do that. That is one of the cool things about Fabri-Tac. Oh gosh, I am getting it everywhere. I'm gonna have to use my adhesive eraser on this situation. I am literally, that's the only thing I don't like about Fabri-Tac is it's kind of stringy and I get it everywhere and I don't like it on my skin. And you probably don't need as much as I'm applying. See, I just can't help. I get everything dirty. You could use a glue stick or regular glue. This was basically just out with the lid off, and I know that I won't have to worry about the adhesive showing on this thin, you know, tea-dyed notebook paper and this thin photo paper that I have. Oh my gosh. You never had to shave much, Judy? Yeah, me neither. But I might have to start shaving my chin. I kind of came up with an idea that when I brush my teeth, I just go ahead and do a chin check because I'm in the area. And it's ridiculous. Andrea, yes. Like, what? Why? Have we not gone through enough as women that we have to be tortured this way as we age? And then men, who, in my opinion, have had it easy the whole time, they just look better as they age. They become what we call, what, silver foxes and all this. And we're over here looking like little old men. Fat ones. I did not approve of that. I do not approve. I wish somebody would have asked me. It's okay, y'all. We will make it through. Vanity is the first thing to go, is it not? I heard somebody say one time, like, she's too vain, about a woman who was like in her 40s or 50s. And I thought something, I didn't think much of it then, really, because you got to consider your source. But now I get it. Like, she's just trying to maintain some resemblance of her youth. Leave her alone. That's what I think of it now. And then I was thinking of starting a keto diet. So I thought that one night, Sunday night to be specific, and Monday morning, my husband made toast, and I was like, well, that's out the door. Keto, there's no way I could do keto. I mean, everybody makes it sound like it's the way to go, but not if you go insane. So that's not going to work. So I didn't even make it through one meal thinking I could do a keto diet. I think I could do a Mediterranean diet, maybe, possibly. But, you know, I'm also of the mindset, like, don't diet, but just, like, lifestyle change. I get it. I'm of that mindset. Okay. Do we want to go there? We might go there and put little eyelets in these because it only takes a second. And it is 2 thin pieces of paper. I think do I need more eyelets or do I have small ones? I don't know. I'm looking all around. Geez, I think I might need more. There's only a few in here. Let's see. Oh, that's not the, I don't want silver. That's an annoying sound. I thought I saw gold somewhere. Maybe right there. Just need the tiny ones. Necessary things. That's going to be me in about 20 minutes, T. Off to do necessary things. Boo. But I hope you have fun. Make it fun. Have a good day. I'm glad you popped in. And I'm glad you hung out with us. We got to commiserate. I don't know. Me and this thing, it's like I love it, but I also have never really quite figured out which one of these I'm supposed to have it on. Once I get them flat, I'm like, oh, that's exciting, but then I have to change it. This crocodile is what I'm talking about, and getting the backs nice and flat. Ooh, that one worked. I need to mark it somehow. Hold on. Can I put a teeny tiny S on here? Like for small? I don't think so. I'm going to put gold maybe right here. And then I'm going to put gold right here. I'm going to see if this works for me. If I can color code this thing, because this is the small hole. So I put gold here and I'm putting gold here. This is acrylic paint. So we'll see how this works. What were you saying, Omari? No worries. All right. Flat. Yay. Let's see if the next time I pick up this tool, if I can remember that I've color coded the small one. Because I can just never remember which one should be on there. And it's a fast process if you can remember that. That's what's so cool about it. Okay, so now that's done. Let's put these in some pockets. Here's how they turned out. We could distress them. We could do different things, but I just put a little bit of this scrap fabric on them and a couple of little gnomes and the eyelets. I think we're good to go. Let's pop these in the journal. We don't have a ton of time. So let's keep moving here. See, so like these little guys can go. We'll put one right there in the pockets. We could put some in here. We already have 3 blank ones in there. And this goes over here. We need a few more pockets. Let's do that real quick. I really like this paper. Hi, Ava. How are you? Okay. There we go. And let's put a few gnome decorations in here too. I want to get to, uh-oh. All right, well, this will be a thin pocket. Oh no, it's going the wrong way. Okay, well, that's not going over there. Where is this going now? It looks like it's going on here. And now I have to trim that again. And that just has a little small pocket. We'll just tuck one right there. Now let's put some of these gnomes in places as well. I love this one. This one just is so adorable to me. He's got his little pot of honey. He's just so cute. I'm going to just stress it a little bit. Hi, Paula Rice. Good morning. Oh, Paula, they went well. Everyone liked them. I think they enjoyed them. The goodies were good. You know, we had that one extra one, and she and I split it up and tried some of the things we hadn't tried previously, and they were really good. My son was the taste tester for us. He tried everything and liked it, and he's not a sweet person. Like, he doesn't like sweets, so when he liked it, we were like, oh, we're good. I do think I will, ooh, I'm gonna kind of make this like a Polaroid. And her concert, she had a choir concert on Tuesday night. That was really nice. I'm gonna make this kind of like a Polaroid, so I'm gonna leave this bottom a little longer. I trimmed it closer to the 3 sides of this ephemera piece. And then I'm gonna leave that piece longer. And then you could pop a sentiment on there or something else. Like a little gnome Polaroid. That's cute. I like that. This could also be a pocket, depending on how we glue it down, but we've got this really huge pocket back here, so we're good. We don't really need that to be a pocket. This would also be a great piece of ephemera to tuck into a pocket if we wanted to, like that. We could make a whole bunch of them if we had the time, but we don't. I'm gonna put these over here in the bow pocket. I'm gonna tuck that back where it goes, because we're gonna kind of start wrapping it up here. So that's back, everybody in their places, you know. Okay, let's do some more. What time is it? 7:28. We're okay. Let's cut out some more of these. Let's see if this trimmer works for us. This is the same honey pot image. That's fine. Maybe I'll put this one on that back cover. It's larger. That's why it's here, is because it's larger. So if we want, that can go on the back cover. I still have more of that yellow scrap. You could measure if you wanted to. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I'm gonna do 3.5 by 3.5. Nope, that won't work. Let's do 3.5 by 3.25. That'll work. Now this can go on that back cover if I wanted to. I am in Central Time. It's 6:29 here. Yeah, I'm in Central Texas. Yeah. By 7:29, I'll be at work. Taking my mom to the doctor today. It's going to be a busy day. I need to go get a haircut, y'all. My hair has kind of just been growing, and isn't in a specific style. And I like my hair. I'm not going to make this a pocket. I was thinking about it. I like my hair cut into a style because then it's just easier to manage. Right now, it feels like a frizzy mess that I just put up in a clip every day. Okay, so that's super cute. Now, let's put a couple more gnomes in a couple more places, grab my stencils, do a tiny bit of stenciling, and then I gotta go. And the rest of this journal, I'll just finish on my own time. When I come back tomorrow, we'll be working on something else. We might be, though, working with the same kit and making cards. Hey, Faz. I know, girl. She's coming to get me. The thing is if we're late, she doesn't get to go, so she doesn't want me to be late. Because she knows if Mom is running late, I do not get to go in that car. So she has a vested interest in me being on time. don't let the fussy cutting part of this deter you. They're not that, they're really easy to cut out, these images. And to me, it's just always worth it. But I know we're all different. For some, it's never worth it. If it turns into cussy cutting, I get it. It's not worth it. Okay, one more, and then I'm grabbing my stencils. I need to get my stencils organized. They're kind of all over. I have them all in one box, but they're just not organized in that box. They're kind of all over the place right now. Okay, cuteness. And I still have these adorable bees to use, and the houses. I don't think I've put any houses in here yet. I need to do that. Okay, let's put some of these cute gnomes in places though. Like we could put one right at the beginning of the journal. Like that. And then the rest of them could go on like the tea-dyed pages, or they could go on these patterned pages. Just anywhere you need a decoration on the plain white pages. Put a little gnome right there. What's nice about it going on this white page is that the border, you know, the part you cut out that I left a white border around it. Well, you can't really see it on the white page. So it makes my fussy cutting look cleaner. See, you could add them with trim. Like this page we had the lace on there. So cute. You could put them anywhere you want them, on the pockets. Put them right over here. I like them on that tea dye too. Okay, so let me go grab my stencils. We'll do a couple of stenciling pages and then I'll run and you'll have an idea. I'll probably come back and add lace and trim to this journal, like to the edges of the page, kind of like how I did this one. That'll be a way I decorate it. I still have also these sentiments that I saved these so I could also put them in the journal. So even busy bees stop to smell the roses. We'll put that one right there. Yeah, I had my own folders too, but there's just not enough space for them all. But the folders is a great idea. Putting your stencils in folders is a really good idea. It's a good storage. It's a good way to store them. I know, y'all. I know, but I need more pockets. And then I'm going to need to decorate the pockets. But I know I gotta go. Luckily, lunch is pretty much made. That's always nice. another pocket. Now, if I wanted to, I could put the queen bee here. I have this other little strip I could put behind it, but it's kind of basically the same width, so that won't really work. And this is kind of getting lost on here. So maybe I could put it over here, that kind of thing. Let me grab, oh, I just saw the back again. So cute. Let me grab my stencils. I just saw my foiling stuff from Crafty Critta. It would be so fun to add some foiling to these too. Okay, I just grabbed these, and no, this is not exactly a honeycomb, but in a pinch, this is gonna work. Okay, so let me find a plain white page. Hey, we had to go pretty far to find one. I really kind of want to use this. This is a stencil from Stamperia that has like faux writing and stamps and things on it. I don't know. It's just kind of calling to me. So I'm going to use this one. Now, usually I don't stencil in a journal with oxides or anything that's water reactive because I don't know what medium they might journal in, but there is that. I like that. Okay, let's put a little honeycomb over here. So what I would use instead would be dye inks. Got this number 2 pencil. I do have to use a different brush. I have a set of brushes for just dye ink. I haven't used number 2 pencil in a long time. This is from Lawn Fawn. I don't even know if Lawn Fawn still makes ink. I suspect that they do. And this is pretty sure this is a Dilutions or a Dina Wakley stencil here. There we go. We needed some color. I think stencils are a great investment for crafting because you can just do so much with them. On your cards, in your journals. So cool. Okay. And let's go back to this one over here. I'm not going to use the same color ink. What time is it? 6:40. Okay. One of my other favorite Lawn Fawn colors is Dough. I love that color too. I keep dropping that bag. So Dough is a really nice brown that I like from Lawn Fawn. Oh, this was great. Whatever. It'll be fine. Dough kind of reminds me of like a vintage photo, but it doesn't have, it's more neutral to me than vintage photo. It's more of a neutral tone. There we go. And I know, like, I just covered that white page that could have been used for journaling. She can still put like a picture on here. She can journal over here. We've got a torn page. That's fine. We'll bring in some of our faux distress tape for that. This one's more red than brown. There we go. Problem solved. And it's decorative. What do you know? And I'll just keep doing that throughout this journal. I could, of course, grab other stencils and do different patterns, or same stencils, different colors. You know, if you don't, whoops, wrong. Yeah, no, that's right. You know, if you don't have a lot of stencils, but you have, you know, different colored inks, think about that too. Maybe use the same 2 stencils throughout the journal, but you use different colors of ink. That totally work. You can stencil just a little bit of the page. You don't have to do the whole page. You can stencil on any of these pieces. We could stencil on this one right here. Like that. I hope that gives you guys some ideas. And then I didn't even get to my stamps. Let me see real quick if I can find those adorable gnome stamps. Hold on. I know we don't really have time for it, but the drawer where I think they're at, I saw these right away, and these would also, I mean, just more ideas. If you don't have gnome stamps, use flowers. If you want, use just whatever you love generously, praise loudly, live fully. I love that sentiment. Plant smiles, grow laughs, harvest love. Love is spoken here, treasure life's little moments. And then a long quote. This is an old close to my heart set. We can just stamp this right here. I'm going to put this little piece of foam back here. And then I'm going to use a piece of scrap and put that down here. Because I really only want to stamp on the page. I don't really want to stamp on the foam. And I don't want to stamp on the rest of my book. And because my book is already assembled, I'm putting the foam back there to give some cushion so I can get a better impression. Bye. Okay. And we can stamp one of these. I'm going to put this one. We can put a little sentiment down here. Oh, it's so much fun to decorate a journal, y'all. It is time consuming, but it is so much fun. Okay, so let's stamp this out. I'll stamp this in the dough ink. Plant smiles, grow laughs, harvest love. And if you're wondering why my stamp is sticking to this is photo paper. So it, you know, it has like a coating. It's just a little different than regular paper. But that works for this journal. So, you know, you're not locked into gnomes when you're using this set. It doesn't have to only be gnomes. Also, I grabbed this. I love these for journaling. They're like quote boxes. So we could add one of these. And then I have to go. For real, for real, for real. I have to go. Okay, but let's stamp one of these out. I'm going to put the foam back here again. Natasha, good morning. How are you? I am decorating this little journal today. Let's put this, whoops, accidentally touched the journal. Let's put this right here. Great. I did touch it right there, but that's okay. All right, I'll put my stamps away later. I'll clean up this mess I've made later. I don't have time for that now, but real quick, because, you know, I can't stop. I think it'd be so cute to have a character, you know, actually saying something. So the bee is going to buzz by and say something. And then I gotta go like lightning, you guys. What time is, oh, 6:48. Pushing it today. Have y'all noticed how quick I start crafting when the time is running out? Okay, but this little bee could be hanging out, having some thoughts. Well, I hope that gives you some ideas about the paper bag journal. I didn't get to do all the ideas that I had, but let's do this. I don't know what she's saying, but somebody does. And so then there's just a few more pages that need additions. And then I'll put extras in the back here, and then I'll still put extras in the bag up here, this little bag that we made together. So that's how it's coming together, you guys. I didn't get to do the cover either. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll get there. I'll do it on my own time, and I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. But I will tell you, I'm sending this off, so it won't be here long. This bow is purely decorative. I just needed to retie it. Okay, so today we just made a bunch of little tags, these tags, and I did back them. I put a little eyelet in them. And then we did some decorating just by adding gnomes. We made that bow bag together. We made this little faux Polaroid and more tags. We decorated by adding sentiments on the pockets. Little gnome throughout the journal again. I still want to come back and add lace and things. I still need to put, you know, items in all of the places. That's a belly band, for example. I want to come back and add more lace and trim. We did the stenciling on some of the white pages just to add some more color. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's just only a little bit that we got to get done. We made this bag topper and put some tags in the bag. Some decorated, some not. And I have got to run. I have got to do all the things. Time to go, adults. I really like this page. That's fun. And I like the B page too. I wish I hadn't gotten that there, but that's okay. Once somebody writes in there, it'll be fine. So, yep, that's what I got for you. And we put this little guy back here. Next time you see this, hopefully it'll be done. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. Hi, Nikki Jane. I didn't see you pop in. And Miss Natasha. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Jim, you're funny. All right, I've got to run. Bye, everyone. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow.